You were gonna die now.
Oh, I have auto heal and like 1,000 potions.
Okay,
Plus,
you
with
better.
With haste, I can go like, now I'm healing faster.
You better not.
And I'm not like wasting turns.
Gee. Welcome back to Chris and Andy Play. It's another show about Parasite Eve. That wasn't very good.
Nope.
My name's Chris.
I'm Andy.
And I'm sorry. But anyways, we're continuing. Where are we in today? Is this called
exact same place we were at the end of last episode?
Is this Soho?
No. Soho's Soho's like,
This is the Bronx?
this is a warehouse.
Is this the museum?
No.
So what is it?
It's the warehouse.
It's the warehouse.
Like I just said.
What is the warehouse?
It's a house full of wares.
Oh. Now I understand more.
So you know how like what is it? Squall and I think some other character in some other game, some other Square game was modeled after like a real life person. Was Squall modeled after Gact?
What?
You don't know what I'm talking about?
I don't even know if the words that you said were English.
One of them wasn't.
Well, that's probably why.
Was Squall modeled after? That's English, so you should have got that.
What's modeled?
You know what? Let's just move on.
All right.
Because I hate talking to you. I hate you.
You hate me.
I don't know, you make the simplest things so difficult.
Silly Putty?
Go to...
Silly Putty makes things
back
awesome.
to the police station.
Yeah, go, like, upgrade shit or something. Did you ever, like... Did you have Silly Putty when you were a kid?
Yeah, of course, everybody did.
Not everybody did.
Continue with your story.
Okay.
Don't focus on the least important thing of what I said.
Yeah, do you ever use it to, like remove, like, the text from, like, newspapers? There was, like, one of the, like... things that you said you could do with Silly Putty. It was like you could stretch it out and put it over like newspapers, and it would like make a clone of it.
I think I remember that, but I didn't do it. I just remember that it could be done.
It's all right. It didn't matter because you couldn't read it because it would be backwards. It would be mirrored if you did it, and it's not like you couldn't take it and like print it on something else. It just sort of like picked up the ink off the newspaper, and it was like, this isn't fun. This is not a fun toy. And then you realized. And you could roll it into a ball and bounce it again, and you do so, and your parents get upset and they take it away from you. So...
What, your parents get upset because you're playing with the toy they got you to play with?
Yeah, but like you don't like bounce it like in the kitchen.
Why not?
Because then it like knocks stuff down like knives, and you stab your mom in the chest and she dies, and then you have to realize that Silly Putty was a bad Christmas stocking gift.
You have to have controlled bouncing. If you can't control your bouncing, you shouldn't be bouncing.
If you can control your bouncing, there's no fun in it.
Sure there is.
There's like...
There's plenty of fun to be had.
Bounce it up, bounce it down, bounce it up, bounce it down, bounce it up,
bounce off the wall,
bounce it down, bounce it up,
bounce off
the wall, catch it,
just control
bounce it off the wall, catch it. No, you gotta fucking like. I don't know anybody that didn't like take at least a Super Ball and like try to like whip it against the ground as hard as they possibly could, just to see what it would do.
Yeah, so it goes like. And
yeah, but like it'll hit the ceiling in some odd manner, and then it'll go somewhere else, and always like knock something else. And they're like, you can't play this in the house. I'm like, and if you use the Silly Putty outside, it just gets full of grit, and it's no fun anymore. You can still get Silly Putty. It's like $1.
I would not pay $1 for it.
You know, for a while there was like sparkly Silly Putty. It was like they had like glitter chunks in it, and there was like ones that were glow in the dark.
I think I remember glow in the dark one.
Yeah.
I remember glow in the dark one.
Do you remember Gak?
Yeah, I was just using it to make fart noises.
Gak was interesting because it was like Silly Putty, but like it wasn't good.
Well, you can make fart noises with it.
That is the benefit. That is all it had. It didn't bounce. It didn't hold into a shape. It was just like goo you held in your hand.
You leave it in its tub that it comes in, and you just finger it repeatedly to make the fart noises.
I used to like put it over a lamp I had. Because, like, it would make the light weird colors, and it would also, like, burn. Because the lamp was, like, hot enough. But then my lamp got all, like, messed up and crusty full of Gak, so that was the end of that.
Oh, yeah, Gak was, like, it always had to stay moist, right?
Yeah.
Like if you left it out of its tub, it got dry and nasty.
Silly putty's this weird like polymer thing that like never dries out. It's like plasticine, only like bouncy. Plasticine's pretty sweet too.
Yeah.
Modeling clays. Things that children do with their hands.
I was more into like Lego than like Play-Doh type stuff.
Well, like a lot of I'm thinking about my toys in childhood. Like I had like equal building type toys to like non-building type toys, if that makes sense. So I had like action figures and like play sets for that, but like I also had like an equal amount of like different types of sets that I could build, like arenas for things. That was pretty cool. Though oddly enough, I didn't really build a lot of like, I didn't like incorporate them together. This is silly. If I was a kid again, I would probably go back and like try to make arenas with the other building toys so that then I could use my action figures and like play out scenarios in said arenas.
I always do that. My brother and I, we'd always combine like, we'd make like big robots out of Lego to fight like big action figures. And then when he grew out of that, I kept doing it because my brother's like 5 years older than me. But I would always make my Lego action figures play out like grand, epic adventures and stuff. And yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
I love Lego.
Yeah, Lego's pretty sweet.
Wait, let me rephrase that. I loved it.
You loved it. You don't like it anymore?
It's not that I don't like it anymore. It's just I can't enjoy it the way I used to anymore. That's all.
I completely feel that. I've come to the point in my life where I create so many things, which is the crazy part. But like when I sit down with like Lego, I have no longer the imagination for it, which is probably sad. It's probably sad.
I can still come up with like the scenarios and the still imagination in my head, but like, I can't project it onto inanimate objects.
Yeah, like I can sit there and I could probably build cooler things now than I could then, but I haven't the need to do so that I did when I was a child.
Wow, those guys gave a lot of experience.
That's pretty sweet.
They gave as much as that last boss.
So where are we now?
Now I'm in the museum.
Oh, the museum.
How did those dinosaurs get there?
This is probably the part of the game that most people either know of, remember, or like this is the game, right? Like everybody, like doesn't everybody know about like the T-Rex that comes to life?
Yeah.
Like that's kind of like
this is probably the most memorable part of the game. This or the flaming horse.
Well, I don't remember the flaming horse, but I always remember like the gooey T-Rex.
You didn't remember that.
No.
Huh. Oh, this gun's better.
I remember it now that we're talking about it, but even before then, like
locked.
Oh,
because I have to backtrack.
Yeah, fetch quests. You love those shit.
Might not be
eloquent game design requires the use of multiple fetch quests. More so when the fetch quest is unknown to the user.
You know what's unfortunate is I was looking so forward to Dragon Age Inquisition, and now I haven't played it yet because I don't want to buy it on PS3. I want to get a PS4, and I don't have a PS4 yet. Anyway, from what I've been reading, it's not super good, and like it someone was saying like it's a massive open world, but there's like nothing in it, and there's a ton of fetch quests.
Yeah, that's the trouble with like open world environments, like the real open worlds. They take so long to really fill with things, and that makes sense, right? I mean, like it's one thing to lay down the field of the world, right? Like to make the world, but like to garnish it with all the details that make things interesting, that takes quite a bit of time. And I think that's probably why like things like, not that I've played Grand Theft Auto 5, but like takes so long in development between 4 and 5. Whoa, what happened?
I'm usually only getting like 100 bonus points a level. I just got like 800.
Holy
crazy.
That's a lot. That's gonna make your gun pretty good.
Yes, it is. I just instantly got 8 points into attack. The thing I have to say about people, like, again, I haven't played Dragon Age Inquisition, so I'm not speaking from experience, but, like, people criticize it, from what I've read so far, for having a lot of fetch quests, but, like, all BioWare games have a lot of fetch quests. I mean, like, all 3 Mass Effects and the previous Dragon Age had a lot of fetch quests, and maybe those same people complained about those. I don't know. But it doesn't, maybe it's just an excessive amount, but it doesn't seem like it's anything new.
I'm eating a muffin.
I noticed.
I can't help it. It's so good.
I'm okay with that.
I'm sorry, listeners at home, if my muffin chewing was Gross.
I didn't even hear it.
I was being super silent and secretive. I made muffins this morning and they're delicious. They're made of oatmeal, raisin, and cinnamon. It's like the muffin format of like oatmeal raisin, like cinnamon raisin oatmeal. Like it's like a bowl of oatmeal that you can hold in your hand. Which is bowl of oatmeal is pretty delicious.
I would much rather have an oatmeal muffin than a bowl of oatmeal.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a reason why I put oatmeal into a smoothie instead of just making a bowl of oatmeal.
You don't like just like eating bowls of oatmeal?
No. I mean, like, I'll do it with like brown sugar and stuff, and it's not the worst thing in the world, but like, no.
Yeah, I will agree. It's not
nobody
exactly,
likes oatmeal.
It's not the best
They just
texture
eat
in the
it.
world. Yeah. I guess that's why they call it like slop and stuff. Like there's like, is it Gulliver's Child? No, it's all. Oliver Twist, where they talk about, you know, the orphan child who would like another bowl.
Oh, please, sir, may I have
some more? Yeah, and that is referring to like I can't remember what they call it. It's not slop. Gruel, yeah. And gruel is just like a watered down oatmeal concoction that has like no flavoring and all. It's just oatmeal and water boiled for like ever.
This crusty brand imitation gruel. 9 out of 10 orphans can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
Why can't I?
See, I have that. I have the association. I don't call it gruel anymore because here's the secret. I watch a lot of Big Brother, the reality show. I don't know. Have you seen Big Brother before?
Yeah, I watched an episode with you once because I was here and.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's bad.
I disagree. It is possibly the best shit drama on television. So, if that's what you're looking for, go for it. But
the best of a bad thing is still a bad thing.
Yeah, I mean that's like second place. You're the best loser. So,
I don't compare Big Brother to winning a silver medal.
It's the silver medal of television.
No,
it's still the best loser.
It's anyway. Just continue with your thing.
Anyways,
agree to disagree here.
Well, yeah, they call like they have like on the show. If you're not familiar with it, there's a competition where like they basically say some people can eat food this week and some people can't, and the people that can't eat food are regimented slop and some other things. And slop is basically just oats. It's just like watered down oats that's garbage that they try to make stuff out of because it's, from my understanding, quite possibly the worst thing that modern culture can eat. So I apologize if you're listening from a culture that has less than us. I'm not gonna say that I understand more.
What was the first nutritional source of the first organism that lived 3.9 billion years ago?
Oh my gosh.
Was it oxygen, yeah? No? Or nitrogen?
It's not self-conductive photosynthesis. It's 50-50 between oxygen and nitrogen. I would go with the nitrogen oxides, to be honest.
Yeah, well, the first organism would be underwater. How would they get nitrogen oxides from volcanoes?
I don't know.
Well, actually, no. I don't know what I'm talking about, so why would I ask it like that? I'm going to say oxygen. That sounded like a no. Yeah, okay. Oh, all right. Aw.
Well, it was 50-50.
Guess I'm dropping some junk. Can I just scoot by it? Nope.
There's like a scorpion thing trying to kill you, man.
Yeah, well, no, he was like, you ain't getting past me.
Well, beat it.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
I can't stop eating this muffin. It's so delicious. Actually, I'm going to take that back. I don't know about so delicious. I mean, it is far better than a lot of things. Like, I would much rather have an oatmeal muffin than a spoonful of salt.
Yes.
You know, like
yeah.
Any day of the week, I'm like, hey man, how's it going? Oh, pretty good. I'm gonna shoot you. Oh man, that's a terrible way to start my day. I'm like, yeah, but you have a choice. Instead of the bullet, would you like a tablespoonful of salt, or a muffin? I'm like, give me the fucking muffin. I don't want to get shot or a tablespoonful of salt. Like, that's how it's gonna work. And with that, go ahead, Andy. You can let everybody know what's going on.
What?
Just tell everybody what's going on.
I killed a scorpion.
And?
That's it.
And?
Oh, see ya.
Did we ever talk about today's special? Did you watch that?
I don't think so, but I know what it is.
Right.
Or at least I know the name.
The more children's shows. Today's special was pretty alright. That was the one where there was a mannequin in a department store that when giving a magic hat from a magician would turn into a real person. And only at night. Only at fucking night.
I think I did watch this.
And of course there. So he would get the magic hat, and the mannequin would turn into a person. But the best part of it was there was a security guard that was like on the show, but he was a puppet.